Hi guys, Victoria Smirnov is here answering your question about my novel. How much of it is actually true? So I would say around 30% actually happened to me. And I really was engaged to this multimillionaire, and I got kicked out, by the way. I make a useless trophy wife. Trophy wife, I mean, there was some years and kilos ago. So I'm back to normal life, don't get jealous. And some of the stories were really, funny, like you would make it up. Let's say this scene on a boat. We own this luxury yacht on the middle of the sea, in the open sea. And my ex-fiance suddenly decides to, at 4 in the morning, he puts the fire alarm on. And the three last person to show up are getting fired. And these three people happen to be the captain, the cook, and the first engineer. And the boat cannot move without the engineer and the captain. And it was my birthday, and we're in the open sea. And we have 12 guests on board. So at my birthday dinner, there was no food. I don't cook. I don't clean. I hate all this domestic stuff. I don't mind paying for it. I have some fantastic housekeepers, but I just don't know how to cook. And so I had to read to the guests these articles about how good fasting is for you once in a while, and wait till they, send the new captain, the new cook. And well, forget about captain being kicked out. What about me? The other time we were also in the open sea. Of course, the stories have to happen when you're in the open sea. And my ex-fiance was trying to quit smoking, so he was taking these weird pills called Champix, and they really help you quit smoking, and except for they drive you mad. So if you manage to quit before you go mad, it's good for you, and it wasn't the case. I think he drank a bit of a cognac, and you shouldn't mix it with alcohol, and suddenly he got paranoid. He decided that I'm after him and I'm going to kill him. And so in the middle of the night, he kicks me out of the bedroom. He tells the captain to send me with a tender to, I don't know, whichever the first country is around there somewhere. And he barricades himself in the bedroom. And I told the captain, I said, listen, it's all Champix. Like, tomorrow he won't remember anything. So please don't send me in the open seas. God knows how long it will take, and it's scary at night. So the captain had to hide me somewhere in the staff area. And yeah, the next morning he woke up, he didn't remember. He's like, wait, why are you sleeping on the couch? And so there were a few actually stories which are quite funny, and I was thinking maybe to set up the channel where people can share this funny stuff that happened to them, and it happens so often that the coincidence or some other sort of stories, like you just wouldn't make it up. You could make it up. So why don't we all share? And please send your videos, or or just do your own channel, and then we can get together, like organize a group. And it could be some sort of, it's not a stand-up comedy, of course, because we can't compete with these guys. They're amazing. And I just took the course and master class of Steve Martin's comedy performance course. And I was thinking, forget about stand-up, we'll never make it. But what about kind of sit down comedy, like chill out comedy? You just they're home sitting comfortably and telling the stories which you found funny, and maybe they are funny. And because I never wanted to act or perform, and I'm a terrible actress. I tried a few times in Hollywood. I did a few films and I looked so awful, oh my god. And I said no, never again. As soon as there are people or lights, and I suddenly, my mouth become like a chicken ass, and I start going beep, 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 and it's really awful. I even now I had to kick out my husband because I wouldn't be able to film all that with somebody in present. So why don't we just share some funny tips? And yeah, actually the last funny story is about my acting career. There's a film. Um, we were making a film, and there was a Hollywood star. I would not say the name for the ethical reasons. And the director was always high on coke, constantly, days and nights. He was always high and always talking about anything except for filming. The last thing on his mind was actually the film. So when we were shooting, it would be sort of, okay, action, cut. Why didn't you go out last night? It was so much fun. Let's go out tonight. It was this place. It's fantastic and amazing. And he was obsessed about clothes. So he would say, "Oh my God, this jacket is so. I love this jacket," and he fell in love with this jacket of a friend of mine. So he was trying to fit in it, and he was like 10 sizes bigger than the jacket. He couldn't, He was like Cinderella's sisters trying to really, really fit in it. And in between takes, I had to change. So I was in my underwear when he kept going on about the jacket, and like, I really, really, really want to try it on again. Maybe I will fit. Maybe it will fit this time. And then he suddenly sees me in an underwear, and he goes, "Oh my God, Victoria, you're so fit." Yeah, years ago, yeah, and kilos ago. "You're so fit. Why don't you come to my trailer tonight?" Um, and I'm just, whatever. And he goes, "No, oh my God, you should really come. Look, we finished filming at 8, so you should come at 8:30. But please don't forget the jacket." So he wanted me to bring the jacket. I mean, he was just hilarious. And this film never came out. No, actually, it did come out, but they cut me out. I'm not in there. You won't find it on my IMDb page. So, which is actually a good thing, because the film was bad enough without me in it. So rightly so, they cut me out. And let's just share the stories. I will think I have like thousands of funny stories. So let's see how it goes. Let's try to set up the channel, and please leave your feedbacks and send your videos or make your own, and just let's get together on Facebook or whichever. Let's try. Why not? Okay, let's have fun.